So that's where we camped last night. Sorry I'm whispering, I think the other two guys are asleep still. We camped right behind the, what's it called? Yaak Saloon. Sai and I got super lucky when we got to the road where we were shooting for that we had to hitch in from. It looked deserted and one car passed like as soon as we were getting there, and I'm like, Sai, should I do it? Stick out the thumb. He's like, go for it. Stuck it out. Guy stopped and picked us up around, I think we ended up getting there around 7:30, but super lucky. So we got into Yaak yesterday, had a burger, ran into Enigma, and yeah, it was a good day. Long plug. That bushwhack took a lot out of me, but good plug. And yeah, gonna grab some stuff at the Merc today and hike on. Cool. All right, peace. Two Ursacks. I'm the odd man out. I don't have an Ursac. All right, so everybody's awake. I would say it's like 8:30-ish. All having a drying out party because in this field there was a lot of condensation. So drying out rainfly, my rainfly, tent. He just has to dry out his tent because he doesn't have a rainfly. It's built in. But yeah, beautiful little town. Gonna grab some coffee, probably take a shower. Don't like the look of this. It looks like it's gonna rain a little bit today. Checked the weather a second ago. Scattered thunderstorms, so hopefully that's what it is. Yeah, nice little slow morning. That's what town's for. You don't have to rush out. You kind of lackadaisical, and that's what we're doing. Starting to pack up right now. My stuff's been drying, so get my pack on. All right, so still the morning of July 2nd. We're all hanging out in front of the saloon right now. You can get Wi-Fi through here. Password is Yaak, all caps, 2017. And this is the town of Yaak. I've gotten all the footage behind the saloon where we camped, but this is the town itself. There's the mercantile. And then this is pretty cool. It's got Bigfoot tracks across the street. And here's Bigfoot himself. Let me walk you up to him. There he is. There he is. So yeah, that's where we're hanging out. I'll walk back over there in a second. This is the mercantile, the store where you can grab resupply if need be, a couple snacks. Got pretty much everything a hiker wants, so no worries there. And yeah, we're just waiting on the restaurant to open up right now. Grab a little grub. Do about a 20-ish mile out of here today to get to the start of Northwest Peak alternate. And then tomorrow we'll be able to do that peak and kind of cruise. This is the saloon. We grubbed down here last night when we got in and got some pretty good grub. And now we're just waiting for breakfast. That is the plan. Small town, 2 stores, but pretty much everything a hiker needs. You can shower here if you want to. Laundry, I do not know about, but it's got food, resupply if you want. And yeah, good spot. Good spot. All right, peace. All right. So just got back to trail. We got dropped off exactly where we left. And now we're coming off this dirt road and starting road walking. About 1 o'clock, we ended up having to wait till, I don't know, 10:30, 11 for the restaurant to open up. Grubbed on down, and then we were going to try to hitch out of there, but ended up asking the waitress if she knew of anybody that gave rides up to the trailhead. and she walked back, talked to the cook. Cook's like, you know what? Give me a couple minutes to finish up an order and I'll help you out. So he gave us a ride up to the trailhead. We were along with, what was her trail name? Magpie. So we met Magpie in town, and she's about a mile ahead of us because she did some of this road walk yesterday. And then Enigma a little bit in front. He left earlier this morning, so we'll end up catching him, if not today, going into Bonners Ferry tomorrow. But yeah, we're starting the road walk. This is gonna be the scenery for a little bit. Cool. Peace. The Yaak River, crossing on over it. It's probably the old one right back there. So you get cool stuff on the road walk every so often. All right, back to road. Back to road. That's happened a few times, getting lost in Montana. Not lost, but bushwhacking. All right, and we go. All right, so gonna double check, but oh, we're getting close to the turn. We have to be like 0.1 or 0.2.
Turn, but I think that's just the road.
Oh, I was getting excited. I thought we were gonna be able to go off that dirt road.
Or paved road walking.
But yeah,
It's got clouds too.
Yeah, man. Paved road walking and dark clouds. Living the life. All right. So we go to the left, and it does look like it transitions into dirt road, which is not bad at all. Not bad. Nice to be off pavement pounding. And let me get you this sign up here. It's another trail marker. Man, where'd I leave off? 35? 36? I think it's 35. I'm gonna go with 35. So, trail marker 35. Sweet. And we continue down this dirt road for 15 miles-ish. A couple turns in there. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. $36. All right, so mile 189, you cross this little footbridge / creek, and this would be the first water source, I would say, in the last 5 miles. Well, you parallel a creek, but you would have to bushwhack down through some thick brush and pretty steep to get to it. I would say this is the first one that's pretty easy access. So yeah, plan accordingly. And we're still road walking. Continuing the road. It's not too bad though, just gravel. Cool. So mile 194.8, first accessible water, 5 miles, 6 miles. I mean, you could get stuff in the drainage ditches, but this one's better. So if you're looking for agua on the road walk, push up to here. Like I said, this little pool. Huh? Check the gut hook notes. All right, Sai. Yeah, Sai's the man. He's got everything covered with gut hooks, so you don't gotta watch these stupid videos. So check the gut hooks notes. This is where it's at. All right, Peace. So we're getting close, whoops, to the top of this gradual road walk climb. I just wanted to show you how dark it is behind us. It's like night down there. In front of us, you can tell clouds are forming, but not nearly as dark. Right now it looks like it's down in the valley. So we're hoping we got up and out of it, and we will see. We will see. But might be able to hit trail here shortly. It says there's a trail at the top, trail number 8. So we'll see what's up with that. And yeah, just keep going westbound. All right, one more time. Look at that. Whew. All right. All right. Number 37. And we actually got trail. So yeah, here we go. It's really nice to be back on trail. Just finished up road walk. Cool. I'm gonna put my wind jacket on and we're gonna cruise. All right, so about 5 miles from where Northwest Peak alternate starts. And if I'm not mistaken, it is that mountain. It's gonna be hard to pick up on the GoPro, but that mountain's snow capped a little bit. And it looks like the biggest mountain around. Check the maps and I think it's that one. So coming down this exposed ridge right now. As you can see, there's weather like all around us, but we're pretty much going into a clear patch, which is awesome. Everywhere else besides where we're headed right now is just weather. So we're pretty excited about that. And we're gonna be able to climb that awesome mountain tomorrow. Cool. Woo, a little chilly up here. A little chilly. All right, let's get down this ridge line. All right, so mile 200.4-ish. As you can see, pop back on a paved road. Yeah, middle of nowhere paved road. Maybe it's because this peak is pretty popular, because it looks like we walked this paved road all the way to the alternate, where it's the Northwest Peak alternate. So might just be a popular mountain, so they made a road to it. Yeah, got about 3 miles paved road walking. Then we start our alternate. Cool. Hell yeah, that's what we're going to. That's number 38 right now there too. But yeah, Northwest Peak, baby. All right, just about 2 more miles of this road walk. Then we hop on the alternate. And yeah, we're moving and grooving. Cool. All right, so 8 o'clock on the dot. And this is where the alternate and the PNT split. PNT goes to the left. We go to the right. Forest Service Road 338. I don't exactly know how long we're on this for, but give me 1 second. It splits at mile 203.7, and within 0.6 miles we should be hitting a bridge / camp spots around a Yaak river. And yeah, we're just cruising. Starting to drizzle a little bit, and gonna be cool summiting that peak tomorrow. All right, getting close. All right, that's gonna be good drinking agua right there. The Yaak River, West Fork. Pretty cool, pretty cool. All right, peace. All right, morning, everyone. That was our camp spot for last night. Today is July 3rd. Right before 6 o'clock. And we're starting our little up to Northwest Peak. Looks pretty cruisy for first, I don't know, 6-ish miles. It'll bring us up to 6,200 feet. Looks like it's on a road. So roads never get way too steep. They pretty gradually climb. And from there, I think it's another 3 miles, 1,500 more feet to get to 77. And that's the tallest peak on the PNT. Even though this is an alternate, the other tallest peak was Tahuchi Mountain, which is also on an alternate right out of the beginning. I think it's the Kinta Lakes alternate. So if you don't do that one, this is the tallest point, and we're like, we can't pass it up. And it looks like a sick ridge walk. You get up to the top, and you drop a glove on the way up. Thank you, sir. You drop it again, and yeah, you get to Northwest Peak, ridge walk to Davis Peak, and then ridge walk down back to trail. Any thoughts?
Nope.
No thoughts.
Nope.
Oh, but mosquitoes. First time they were actually somewhat prevalent on trail last night. We got to camp pretty early, threw up all our crap, and walked down to the source to eat. And just had to walk around a little bit to eat. And then was gonna hang out, just shoot the shit for a little bit. But I'm like, nope, crawling in that tent. Get away from them. So we go. Upwards we go. Peace. So you can't see Northwest Peak from here, but you can see a couple cool peaks. A little shrouded in clouds though. And continuing our dirt road walk up. Cool, cool. So here we are coming off of the road walk, and the trail, it goes up into here. So that trail sign said 2.3 miles, but it's probably 2.3, 3-ish. We just met some guys behind me that did the peak yesterday. They said it was pretty cool. So about 1,500 feet, not too bad, and a couple miles. So we'll get it done, and we'll get to the top and then try the ridge walk. Cool, cool, cool. So the owner of the Dirty Shame restaurant in Yaak was wanting us to get a little video if we walk through any burn field coming out of Yaak, because he didn't know if the Davis fire in 2017 he just wanted to know where on trail it got. So just got on the trail to Northwest Peak, and definitely a little bit of burn. So you can see all that. So shout out to the owner of a restaurant in Yaak. Awesome guy. And here's your burn field. It did reach this area. You are correct. All right, up we go. All right, here's a little bit more of interpretation of what this fire did. It really did rip through here. Oh. Man, That's something. Somebody rebuilt this trail too. So thank you to the trail crews, because this would have not been fun to pick a route through. Walking through soot, brushing up against these ashy trees. No bueno. No bueno. Besides somewhere back there. All right, to the top we go. Whew. About half mile from the top. All right, let's do it. Follow the cairns. Cairns. Whoo, buddy. We are on the top of the PNT. Northwest Peak, baby. Yeah, buddy. 7,700 feet up high. And we're up top. This is the tallest point that the PNT will reach. Wanted to get here before 9 o'clock. Got here at 8:52. So set pretty consistent 3 mile per hour pace. Probably a little more because we had 2 breaks. 1 talking to some people and 2 to grab water. So probably pretty consistent 3 mile up. Let's check if this is unlocked. Come on. Come on. Give me 1 second. There we go. Whoops. The door is loose. Oh, but the cabin's unlocked. Sweet. Gonna drink some water in here and take a breather. Top of the PNT, baby. Top of the PNT. Let's see if I got a logbook for you. There's a crew up here. I don't see anybody. Westbound. PNT Hardy Trails. I don't think I met him yet. Hiking the PNT Beanstalk. He's way ahead. Huh. There's a good amount of PNTers. They started early though. This guy was here. Oh, this was an 18. Alright, I'm tripping. Alright, break time. Please. Did you close the door? Did you close the door? Alright, this is our life right now. A little bit of hail, a little bit of rain, a lot of mist, and we got a bushwhack for 6 miles over this type of stuff. So, just gotta keep moving to stay warm. Woo-hoo! So this wouldn't be too bad if the rocks weren't wet and slippery and raining. As you can see, we gotta take our time. There we go. Yes, it is. Gotta work out them tries, man. Get that try workout on trail. Yeah, buddy. Oh, that's gonna be a little... So we get a hop on this ridge, it looks like, and then that might be Davis Peak, the second peak. We got to go up and over. Might be able to skirt it. We'll see once we get to the foot of it. And then from there, I think it splits. You can run that ridge back to trail or this ridge. So we're gonna try to run the ridge that puts us farther up trail if it looks good. And yeah, beautiful out here. This was definitely a cool route to take. This is what it's about, picking your own route and seeing awesome stuff. Cool. Woo! Woo-hoo! Top of Davis Mountain. Check this out. Oh, I don't want to get too close to the edge. Check out that view. You're not gonna be able to see the ridge we've been walking. It's like behind those clouds. It came like this. But that's a steep drop off. Top of Davis. Yeah, that's all she wrote. She got steep near the end, but not terrible. You got your fire pit, you got your cairn. If I'm not mistaken, right here, it looked like camp spots. Yeah, you could get away with it. Definitely get away with camping around here. So I think this is close to where the bushwhack diverges. We're gonna check which ridge we're gonna have to walk to get back to trail, but most of the work is done. Most of the work is done. Cool. All right, peace. So that right there is Northwest Peak. So we ridge ran all the way down, across, and up Davis Peak, back down, and now we're going back up. So we took the right route, puts you farther up trail, connects you farther up on the PNT. Looks like there's a little bit more climbing than if you took the left route coming off of Davis, but we're used to the climbing now, so these peaks don't look that big. We're pretty much at the top of this first one, and then we got one more, and then I think it's downhill. Not positive, but might be downhill to the PNT. Pretty sick. All right. So you want knife's edge? You got knife's edge. This top-ish of the first climb, unnamed peak. We could call it Constantine's Peak. But dude, it is. I'm not gonna film while I'm walking on this. I wish I could because it looks awesome, this route. But you are on a knife's edge. There's a long way down to the right, long way down to the left. Hoping to once we get to that, it's gonna even out a little bit, but whew, steep. Gonna take it slowly. All right. While I'm up here, I'll get you a 360. Yeah, dude, it becomes a straight knife's edge right here. All right. Do not do this route unless you're very comfortable with heights and rock scrambling. It became impassable from my last video, so we had to come down this steep rock, which was very slippery from the recent rains, and slow going. So like I said, unless you're very comfortable with its you had to have points of contact at all times. It was rough. So I would take the other route. It might put you back on trail a little farther than you want it to, but like I said, if you're not comfortable with that type of stuff, don't do this route. This is nice. You can actually move on this again. That last stuff was just, it was literally on the side with a cliff face. Ridiculous. All right, I'm gonna get up into these patches of trees and wait for Sai. Cool. So this is why it was so slow going. I'm gonna zoom in. You can see, yo, freedom! So you can see a little bit better. It's gonna be a little blurry, but I just wanna give you a scope. So we were right there on top. If you see this little pink dot right there, that's Sai. And the video doesn't do it justice. Like, that stuff is loose, steep, and wet. So that top ridge line, it's impassable at places because you slip, you're going all the way. So pick and choose your routes, guys. Pick and choose your routes. So getting to the top, close, shrouded by mist right now, of our last climb. And from there, it's all downhill, back to trail. I'd say where we're at right now. Ooh, I'll try and put in my feet. We probably have a mile back to trail, but we got through the worst of it, I think. The clouds are starting to roll back in. All right, and we go. All right, top of the last climb. There's our ridge. Up that, down there, up that, down, back up. Now I just have to figure out how to get down. All right, please. So that's what we came out of. And it just stopped raining. Well, I guess it's still drizzling, but everything's soaked right now. Pants, socks, legs, thermal, everything. Finally got, I think this is a PNT, I'm almost positive. Finally got back to a trail system and popped back up around mile 215.2 probably. Not exactly where the blue line connects. We ended up bushwhacking down, but yeah, we're done. We're done with the bushwhack. So now we just got underneath 15 into town. Peace. Number 40. Number 40. And this is right at where there's actually, am I gonna count this one? Maybe that one was 41 and this one is 40. Yeah. And we got a trail log here too. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And now we got a little bit of up, but ain't gonna be no thing after having to pick your own way up slippery rocks. So 600 feet. Cool. So top of Canuck. Now we just got some bouncing and down. Last prolonged climb for the day. Pretty cool. If you look back that way, you can see the ridge line way in the distance. And yeah, it's in clouds. Can hear thunder, a little bit of rain. No bueno. All right. So I almost walked right by it, but we are now in Idaho. Just finished our first state. Montana was beautiful, and now in Idaho for 100 miles, and yeah, then Washington. Pretty cool. Literally almost walked straight by it. I knew we were getting there soon, but that's where it was. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, so we finished the Puds of Idaho. Well, the Puds of Idaho for today. There are a bunch of just kind of bounces, last 6-ish, 7-ish miles. Not bad bounces, but bounces nonetheless. And now we're a little over mile 223 and pretty much going all the way downhill from here, all the way in. So we're gonna be cruising on in, probably get there to the trailhead, I don't know, around 6:30-ish. Get to the restaurant around 7:30. I don't know, maybe one more break, grab some agua. I don't think he's been drinking enough water today with that ridge. Oh, so for the alternate, that one spot that I showed you where you can fill up water, that legitimately is the only water, the entire alternate. I don't remember seeing any else that was easily accessible. There were lakes, but they were way down the mountain. So yeah, that was pretty much the last water. And yeah, you gotta carry for a good amount of time, but beautiful alternate. All right, time to go downhill. Ooh. All right, we finally got down the mountain. 3,000 or 4,000 feet of elevation. So yeah, mile 229.6-ish. And the dogs are barking a little bit. They've been wet all day and they've been in a lot of rock hopping. So we got about 0.5 of trail miles to do, and then maybe about 0.3 to get to Fiest Creek. So underneath the mile, about 6:40-ish. I'm gonna get off the dogs for a second. Whew. All right, so this is the end of trail miles for this section. It's mile 230.2. Just did another half-mile road walk up to here. And this is where we're gonna get dropped off after Bonners Ferry. So did a little over a 30er today to get here. I'm gonna calculate the mileage later. But yeah, this is where we'll be dropped off, and we'll continue the trail that way. So yeah, good day. Good day. A little before 7 o'clock. Now we have 0.3 to get to Fiest Creek, where there might be some grub, there might be some trail angels, there might be some hikers, and maybe a little drying out party. Not in the front yard, but just drying out what I'm wearing. So yeah, end of the trail miles for this section. You've seen it here. Peace. All right, so this is the end of trail miles for this section. It's mile 230.2. Just did another half-mile road walk up to here. And this is where we're gonna get dropped off after Bonners Ferry. So did a little over a 30er today to get here. I'm gonna calculate the mileage later. But yeah, this is where we'll be dropped off, and we'll continue the trail that way. So yeah, good day. Good day. A little before 7 o'clock. Now we have 0.3 to get to Fiest Creek, where there might be some grub, there might be some trail angels, there might be some hikers, and maybe a little drying out party. Not in the front yard, but just drying out what I'm wearing. So yeah, end of the trail miles for this section. You've seen it here. Peace. All right, morning. It's the morning of July 4th. We got into Fiest Creek yesterday around, I don't know, 7-ish. Oh, there's a puppy over there. So we got in here, we grubbed down, ran into Enigma and Magpie. They had gotten in here a little bit before us. So we were planning on trying to hitch or call somebody to get a ride into town last night. But like I said, we got in here a little later. By the time we ate, it was like 8:30. And at that point, we're like, you know what? We'll just end up trying to stay somewhere here. What we really didn't want to do was everything we had was soaked. So the owner ended up letting us stay in his little pool hall, which was awesome. So we didn't have to sleep in a soaked tent. And it was really, really good. I'm going to try to get some footage of that. Kind of hiker trashed it up. And we got a ride from a Trail Angel, 8:30 this morning, into Bonners Ferry. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, I think it's going to be the first zero. Enigma's got some coffee going, some breakfast essentials. Living the life. Living the life. All right. Peace. All right, so I'm walking to the pool hall. I'm going to be quiet. I'm probably not going to talk too much in there because I think Psy and Magpie are still sleeping. But I'll show you a little bit what hiker party looks like. As in, we didn't have to sleep in wet stuff, which was awesome. So I'll give you a little look-see.
Thanks so much.
Have a little dish on your hash browns.
Sure. That's the spicy sauce?
It's not real spicy, but it's one we make. Try it a little bit.
Yeah, I had some on my pulled pork the other day.
That's it.
So got some grub at Fiest Creek. Awesome. A little bit of breakfast. All right, I know, and you know, I'm filming too much at this place, but I couldn't pass this opportunity. I'm just gonna narrate over what I'm filming, but these are all our packs waiting for our ride. And the owner of this entire resort area, he gave us coffee this morning, kind of talked to him about the lay of the land. And at one point he offered us breakfast, and that's what you saw in the last video. Huge portions, which was amazing. And yeah, just want to say thank you if you're watching. I don't know how he would find my channel, but really, really friendly people and really, really great stop. It was well worth it. So we're gonna get our hitch here in 10 minutes, and we got a hiker bubble on the PNT. Enigma, Psy, Magpie, and me. And that's excluding the other hikers that are probably gonna get in here today. So yeah, 4th of July in Bonners Ferry. Let's do it.